Hey everyone, Aslam again. So in this second episode, we're going to look at how to properly use video backgrounds. So video backgrounds are no longer a new thing you can see all over the web now. In this video, we're going to look at how to properly use video background and the best practices, and more importantly, the best workflow to follow when you're developing websites with video background. So let's get started.
Great. So like I said, video background websites are no longer a new thing. In fact, we worked on a bunch of websites this year, including our website, AJ Plus, Canary, and SaaStr Annual. So in this episode, I'm going to focus on creating a basic background video website like Canary and our website frontcube.com. So if you take a look at this AJ Plus website, if you click this video, it's going to play it's just going to play the entire video. So I'm not going to focus on those kind of advanced thing. I'm going to focus on this kind of the very basic background video project. Mainly, I'm going to focus on the workflow rather than the coding thing. Rather than reinventing the wheel, we're going to use a third-party plugin for the background video. So let's get started. So for this project, I'm going to use this video, which shooted by Malinga while I'm working on the project. So if you play, you will understand there is some background noise, and basically the background sound is there. So we can obviously use HTML5 elements to mute the background sound of this video. But in my experience, some of the Linux browsers and some of the older versions of Firefox doesn't support that. So the best thing is we need to remove this sound from the main background video. In order to do that, you can use any kind of a simple video editing software. So I'm going to fire up iMovie, which is a software comes with Mac. You can use any software for this. I already created a blank project. Now I'm going to import the video. I'm going to import this video to iMovie. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and detach audio. Now I'm going to delete this entire audio. Now if you can see, this entire video is around 31 seconds, which is quite long. Now what I need to do is I need to select a duration of this video which we can nicely loop through in the background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see, okay, this is a good starting point. I'm going to right click and say split clip. I'm going to also use Command B here onwards as a shortcut. Now I'm going to play. Okay. Great. So now I'm going to hit Command B to split the clip, and I'm going to delete this and the initial clip. And now if you take a look at this clip, it's around 11 seconds. It's not bad. Now, if you check the video file, you'll be able to see some .movie file. We cannot play the movie files inside browsers. So if you take a look at the Chrome browser, it supports WebM format, and Firefox supports Octera, and Safari supports MP4 file format. So for that, we need to really convert these videos into those formats. So inside the iMovie, what we can do is we can export this particular clip into MP4 format. To export this clip, I'm going to go to Files, Share, and go to File. And here you'll be able to see that it's in the 1080p format, which is around 9.8 MB, which is pretty large. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the lowest quality because it's going to play in the background, and still is 9.8 MB, and I'm going to reduce this mbps until when we reach like 3. Let's go to 4 MB. Now I'm going to click next, and I'm going to go to the project folder background video, and inside the medias I'm going to save this file. Okay, the MP4 format is exported. Now what I need is for the HTML5 video element, we can place a poster or basically an image for the browsers that doesn't support video element. And it's also a good thing to show the image for the mobile devices rather than the videos. For that, I'm going to place the cursor to the starting of this video. I'm going to go to File and go to Share, and I'm going to create an image from this. I'm going to save the same image with the same file name into the medias folder. Okay, now we can close this iMovie. Now if you go to the our project folder and the medias, we have the MP4 format and the JPEG as a poster. Now we need to convert this the MP4 file into WebM and Octera. For that, you can go to a commercial option, but what I prefer is to use Miro Converter, which is a free utility. And the best part is it's available for Windows, Linux, as well as Mac. So I'm going to fire up the Miro Video Converter, and I'm going to drag this video to the converter. And in this format section, I'm going to click and select video and WebM SD, or the standard definition. And I'm going to convert this SD. Okay, so next we need to convert this video into Octera. Great. So now you can go to Show Files, and here you can drag these two files into your project folder. Now I'm going to close this Miro. And now we're going to work on this project. First, for the convenience, I'm going to run gulp.js to this project. And I'm going to open this project in Sublime. Okay, you can go to index.html. You can see it's a pretty bare-bone HTML page where I have h1 element called video background and some basic styles here. So if you open this page in browser, you can see it says video background. Like I said, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. We're going to use a third-party plugin, which is an awesome plugin for background videos. So you can go and you can search Vide, V-I-D-E, in Google, and you'll be find easy as hell jQuery video backgrounds. So this is a pretty nice plugin. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this plugin. Okay, let's open this folder, and I'm gonna go to dist folder. Inside that we have the jQuery min, and I'm going to drag this to desktop and JS folder. Inside that I'm gonna place this. So as a good convention, I'm gonna create a folder called vendors, where we place third-party plugins. Now, for this project, we need jQuery. For that, I'm going to go to jQuery Google CDN. Here, I'm going to select jQuery, and I'm going to copy this script, and I'm going to paste here. Then I'm going to include that JS file. Okay, I'm going to come here and go to inspect element and go to network. Okay, I can see the jQuery and the video is loading successfully. Now I'm going to include that background video. So if you go to Vide's documents, here you'll be able to see that basically we need to call the video function to the element that we're going to embed the videos. I'm going to create a script tag here. Basically, you will do this in a separate file in projects. So I'm going to load the video into the main container. So I'm going to copy this. Let's see if you come here. Something's wrong. Let's go inspect element and go to the console. Okay, it says undefined basically we need to mention the MP4 WebM and OGV posters. Let's go here and say MP4, and the path is medias MP4, comma, and I'm gonna copy this into 3 times, and basically I'm going to say this WebM Auxera, and finally the poster. We're going to say the JPEG, and if I save this and if I come back to this, you'll be able to see that the video is not playing. The problem that we're currently facing is we don't have much content here. That's why it only occupies a small portion of this window. We can easily fix that. We can go back to the HTML page, and here I'm going to say the main container's height is going to equal to Windows height. If I save, now you'll be able to see that we have the background image. So this is a good practice to add some kind of an overlay so the text can be more legible in the page. So for that, what we can do is we can go to the styles part, and we can say main container position relative, and I'm going to say main container before content none, position absolute, top 0, bottom 0, left 0, right 0, and the background is going to be so like that. And if I save, now you'll be able to see the background image working correctly. But we have a problem now. Since it's an absolute element, the text gone to the back. So let's fix that. Come to H1, and let's say position relative, color z index, let's give some 10 or something. So now you'll be able to see that we have successfully created the video background. Now we're going to test this in a mobile device. I'm going to go to the iOS simulator. If you're not sure how to use iOS simulator in Mac, please check our episode number 1. Now if you test this local host, this particular URL, now the video plugin serves a image for the mobile devices. If you prefer, you can even enhance this background video using the video plugin. So if you go to Chrome and inspect elements and check the video, background video, you'll be able to see that basically added a video tag and added the loop, muted, and all the other styles. And here it referenced the MP4, WebM, and Auxero files. But if you go to the console, you'll be able to see that the plugin still looked for like GIF files, JPEG file, and a PNG file. If you provide a GIF file, video will serve that to the mobiles. It's a very nice thing, like adding a small animation here. Rather than overloading the page with video, we can use a simple GIF for that. In order to do that, you can go back to the iMovie. You'll be able to see that it's nearly 11 seconds. It's a bit too long for a GIF. What I can do is I'm going to get the first typing session. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to hit Command B to split the clip. Now I'm going to export this small video clip. Next, and I'm going to save this in desktop. Once it's exported, I'm going to close iMovie. You can use a software like Gift Rocket, something similar to that, to create a GIF from your video. So I'm going to go to the desktop and get the smallest version of this video. I'm going to drag to this software. Now you can see we have a small GIF file. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this into the medias file. If you restart the Gulp server, you can see the VDA plugin serves the GIF file for the mobile devices. So this is very nice when you see this kind of animation in mobile. You can also now go to the folder and you can duplicate this into JPEG. And again, what you can do is you can open this JPEG in a image editor like Photoshop, and you can save that into PNG. So once you've done that, this error message will go away, and you can now you can use this background image in your projects. If you want us to cover any kind of particular topic, just let us know. We'll try to cover them in a future screencast. Hope to see you soon in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.
I'm going to walk you through to set up a iOS simulated environment to test your responsive web design.